Hey, Damian Franklin here from MLM Marketing Bootcamp. I want to say congratulations for joining Double MBC. And in this training video, I'd like to show you how to use the 5 headline templates that I have given you. And below this video, you can click on the link and you should be able to download them right to your desktop or your hard drive and start using these templates to get some leads right after you watch this video. Now, I strongly recommend that you watch this video so that I can teach you how to get the best use out of these lead templates so that you can attract more leads, make more sales, recruit more people into your opportunity without the rejection and the resistance that most of us hate about selling anyways. So grab a pen and some paper and prepare to take some notes and be blown away with what I'm going to teach you. And don't worry, I'll wait. All right, so imagine this scenario. What would it feel like if you went to bed tonight and woke up with 30 new red hot leads for your business while you were sleeping, totally and completely on 100% autopilot? And what if you were able to recruit 5 to 10 people per week while you're on vacation in, say, Europe? Now, how would your life and your business be different if you were making sales and recruiting people while doing the things that you love, like playing golf or walking on the beach with your wife or your family, or maybe playing Xbox for weeks at a time with your buddies like I do, or just doing the things that you love with the people that you love the most, right? Now, if that sounds like a stretch or it's totally overly hypey or you're thinking, oh yeah, I've heard this crap before, well, I know exactly how you feel until all these things happen to me, and it can happen for you too. But it wasn't always that way for me. You see, in less than a year, I was able to go from zero and depressing results like you may be experiencing right now to respectable results using the exact same templates I'm going to give you. But prior to these great results, I failed over and over again, like failed hardcore, and I was depressed and strung out, and I wanted to throw in the towel and basically live a life of corporate slavery. For over 6 years and 3 network marketing opportunities, I was scared to death of the phone. I hated doing one-on-one presentations. I couldn't recruit anyone into my network marketing business if my life depended on it, and I was depressed and angry at everything and everyone in the world. So I decided I was just going to give up, and that's where my story began. One day, while I was messing around on Google trying to find some nugget of hope, and out of the clear blue sky it seemed, I came across this guy. And let me tell you, this guy is incredible. This dude went from 0 results, just like me, yet he was failing in his network marketing opportunity for over 15 years, and I thought I had it bad right, but somehow he turned it around and he became the top affiliate marketer and top leader for an affiliate program I've never even heard of. I was doing some research on this guy, and it turns out in affiliate sales alone, he made over $38,000 in a single month, and I was like, what the freak, you know? And not only that, he recruited over 1,000 reps into his network marketing business in less than a year without paying a single dime for leads. And again, I was like, what the freak, right? I mean, I was buying lists, I was chasing down deadbeat prospects, buying dead-end leads left and right, and I totally sucked, and this guy was killing it. So I decided to do a little bit more research, and I decided to look up this dude and find out really what planet he's from. And it turns out that the dude lives an hour away from me. So I decided to reach out to him, and we had a few conversations, and I was invited to an internet marketing event along with other successful network marketers to learn new strategies, what is working now in our industry. Now, even this event was in Las Vegas, and it was about a cool 117 degrees, and I said, sure, why not? I'll just spend another $1,000 I don't have on another bullcrap event, and I can't wait, right? So I called up a couple of my team members, and they decided to go as well. So we bought our plane tickets and we flew to Vegas. We booked our hotel room at the JW Marriott, about 15 miles south of Vegas, which was really way fancy. And I prepared for the event. And yeah, that bathtub was absolutely amazing. Anywho, we had a marketing workshop the next day, and we learned a lot of stuff. And I met Mr. Superman himself, who made $38,000 in a single month and recruited over 1,000 people into his network marketing business in less than a year. And he was really cool. He was very low key. I picked his brain for about 3 hours straight. I mean, I was a leech. But I didn't meet just him. I met a bunch of people, a bunch of successful people, a bunch of 6- and 7-figure earner type people, like 7-figure earner Fernie Sabalos, 7-figure earner Tim Irway, who, if you don't know who he is, he was the mentor of Mike Dillard, who is known for making attraction marketing what it is today, and wrote that blockbuster ebook called Magnetic Sponsoring. And if you don't have it, you should go look up Magnetic Sponsoring on Amazon and buy it for about $8. It's probably going to change your life. But not only him, but I met the one and only Ray Higdon. Now, Ray Higdon is very cool, very low-key guy, he's very smart, and I really dug his shirt. But anyways, I also met the network marketing legend himself, my personal idol, Mike Dillard. Now, talk about mind blown. I didn't know what to do. I mean, most of these guys I've bought courses from, watched their webinars, I've attended their online trainings, and I've subscribed to their list for years. But the thought of ever meeting them personally was totally out of the realm of possibility until I met that other guy, right? So this is the beauty of syndication, and this is the beauty of building relationships. So what should I do? I thought. I mean, after many hours of drinks, dinners, conversations, I sat down with each of them personally for 5 days straight and picked their brains about how they became so successful. So what I did was I took some notes, I gathered my wits, I put it all together and summarized it, and I found out something interesting that each of them had in common. Each of them learned effective marketing strategies through the same marketing system, and they used the same training platform to learn how to do what they do. But I'll get to that in a little later. So what I learned from them, I'm going to share with you right now, and be prepared to learn what makes these guys so successful. Take some notes and stick around until the end of this training video. Listen and pay attention to what I have to say, because you will thank me later. So after sifting through all the notes and summarizing everything that I learned from those guys, each of them mentioned the same skill over and over and over again, right? And the single most important skill that they all used to become very successful was they learned how to build very high converting sales funnels. Now, what is a sales funnel? Well, a sales funnel is a series of small steps and interactions that take your prospect from where they are to where you want them to be in the sales process. So whether that is to join your business or buy your most high-end product or service, you can't typically ask for that type of commitment without building some sort of warm relationship with a cold prospect. Now, this is where most marketers fail in the process, because they just go on Facebook and internet and blast their product or their opportunity all over cyberspace, hoping that a bunch of strangers will just click on their link, go to the presentation, and buy your product or join your opportunity without thinking twice. And it just doesn't work like that. It's pretty retarded. I used to do that, and if you're doing that, you need to stop right now. So in the real world, you have to develop a relationship with your prospect, and that is what a sales funnel will accomplish. So your sales funnel is every transaction and interaction with your prospect, from the time that they click on your ad, from the first lead magnet you give them to acquire them as a lead, from the first sales page, video sales letter, or sales presentation that they see, all the way through your funnel to your follow-up emails, phone calls that may turn them into an acquaintance, a customer, or even a business partner. And the amazing thing about the internet is it allows you to automate this entire process. So let me ask you a question real quick, just to demonstrate the power that you can have when you master the skill of building a successful sales funnel and how it can change your business drastically. How many sales presentations and personal follow-ups can you do via email, in person, or over the phone in a single day? Okay, realistically, you can probably do 3 or 5, right? Now let's assume you can do 10 presentations a day for argument's sake, and let's also assume you're a rock star closer and you can close 90% of those prospects you show your presentation to. So let's just do the math. If you close 90% of your 10 presentations that you show a day, that means that you can recruit 9 people into your opportunity per day if you're a master salesperson. Now, what if you were able to make one sales presentation and make one set of follow-ups, and you send 1,000 people a day to your sales presentation to an automated sales machine, and you close just 10% of the 1,000 people you sent to your sales machine? Well, even if your machine closes only 10%, you're still making 100 sales, or you're recruiting 100 people into your opportunity while you sit at the beach. Now, you have the one thing that the master salesman does not have, and that's leverage. All right? So to start a successful sales funnel, all you need to start is one thing: a compelling headline to attract leads and entice people to give you their name and their email address. So what I want to do now is I want to share the 5 headline templates that you can use to attract leads by putting them on your lead capture page, write Facebook ads, pay-per-click marketing, pay-per-view marketing, use them as a killer blog post, use them on your website, or even use them during one-on-one conversation, so that you can get more people to be interested in what product or opportunity that you have to offer. So let me start off by illustrating the power of a great headline, but more importantly, let me show you the damage that can be caused by a really bad headline. All right. So on the screen right now, you're going to see a book that was published in 1982, written by Nora Hayden, called Astrological Love. This book sold less than 5,000 copies back in 1982 under that title. Now, 16 years later, in 1998, Nora Hayden republished this book under a different title. The content was exactly the same. Everything was the same except for the headline. The title of the new headline was "How to Satisfy a Woman Every Time and Have Her Beg for More." So, do you think the change to that headline mattered? Remember, these are the same book, same content, except for the headlines. So the book was republished under the new title 16 years later, and does anyone want to guess what the difference in sales was? Changing that headline produced over an astonishing 2.5 million sales. So clearly you can see the power of a great benefit-driven headline and what it can do for your business, and perhaps more importantly, the damage that can be caused by a bad headline, right? Now, no one cares what astrological love is, but they do care about how to satisfy a woman every time and have her beg for more, right? Now, let's talk about what a great headline can do for your business, okay? So unfortunately, the book on the left is a great illustration how new network marketers are promoting their product or opportunity. Most new or inexperienced marketers are promoting what their company or their product is, and instead what they should be focused on is what their product or their opportunity does. They are doing exactly what Nora Hayden did in 1982, and what they want to talk to people about is what their company is, who it is endorsed by, what type of ingredients are in their product, or how awesome their comp plan is, and all of that stuff. And that is what your product or your opportunity is. Now, that may matter to you, just like astrological love or whatever philosophy that was, matter to Nora Hayden. However, unfortunately, none of that matters to your prospect. The only thing that matters to your prospect or that your prospect cares about is the results and the benefits that your product or your opportunity can give them. Now, that is why the new book title in 1998 performed so much better than the one published in 1982. And the two reasons why this book performs so well is because when you look at that title, you automatically know with 100% clarity who the target audience is, right? And number two, you know in a matter of seconds after reading the title, you know what the exact benefits and results are being promised to the reader. So clearly no one cares about astrological love any more than who endorses your product or your opportunity, nor where your company gets their ingredients for their skin cream. So your prospects just do not care about any of that. They only care about the benefits that your product or your opportunity can provide for them. Now, all right, so I hope we're clear on that. So you have to keep in mind that your prospects are busy just like you are. They are bombarded with information on a daily basis. They are busy with work, family, their business, and they have thousands of things fighting for their attention at any given moment throughout their day. So realistically, you have about a whopping 4 seconds on the internet to grab their attention and entice them enough to answer the question that they are going to ask themselves. Why should they give you their time, and why should they listen to you to begin with, right? So the whole purpose of a great headline is to do just that. You got to grab their attention and entice them to give you some of their time. You create some curiosity and to focus on what is in for your prospect. And the trick to doing that is to grab their attention quickly is to write a headline and to write copy about one thing and only one thing. It's not about you. It's not about your company. It's not about your product. It's not about your comp plan. It's not about your opportunity. It's all about them and only them. Now, your first headline and your first interaction you have with your prospect has to answer the question that they are already thinking, and that is, what's in it for me? What is in it for them to click on your ad or give you their information and become a lead? And you have to do this in a matter of seconds or they're gone, especially on the internet, okay? So here are the 5 proven headline templates to help you do just that. These are proven formulas to grab attention, build curiosity, and entice your prospect to go right at the top of your automated sales funnel. So are you ready? All right, let's go ahead and get this done. So the first one is what I like to call yay without boo headline template. The good stuff without the bad stuff. Now, you can also add how-to clause in the yay part of the headline. So like how to do this without doing this. So let's start out by giving you some examples. If you're in a nutrition industry, you can start off by using something like how to lose 20 pounds in 29 days without doing boring cardio. So you got to lose 20 pounds, yay, without doing cardio, which is the boo and the stuff that sucks, right? Because anything that's boo sucks. So okay, how about this one? Discover how to become a top recruiter in your network marketing business without bugging your family members or friends. So we have become a top recruiter, yay, without the boo, which is calling family members and friends, right? Now, how about another one, especially if you're still into some traditional prospecting? You can use this template. Would you be interested in a side project? Yay, if it didn't interfere with what you're currently doing, boo, right? So would you be interested in a yay thing without interfering, boo, with something that they are currently doing? Does that make any sense? So let's do another one on number 2. Warning, attention, or alert. If you are this kind of prospect, then you may experience this painful outcome. So you're specifically targeting your specific prospect is helping, and you're helping them move away to avoid pain. You'll learn more about this in MLM Marketing Bootcamp. So like in the first headline template, we've created something that allows them to go towards pleasure without having any pain. And in this template, we are telling them how to avoid pain if they keep going down the wrong road that they're on. So let's use an example here. Warning, if you're on Ritalin, then you may experience permanent damage to blood vessels from the heart and the brain, leading to heart attacks and strokes or death. So what's cool about that one is I say that, but if you have a supplement that has the same effect as Ritalin does, except it's in a more natural or healthy way, then you may want to use that headline to promote a safer and more natural solution. So does that make sense? And here's another one. Attention, if you're a small business owner, then you may be getting ripped off by the IRS and your accountant. So if you're in a company that sells tax software, that will be a good headline to attract your prospects to you. I mean, I know I would click on that headline. So here's another one. How to get an awesome result despite having a disadvantage or a past failure. Now, people love the underdog story, so here's an example of what I would use to help me attract prospects. How I recruited over 1,000 people into my network marketing business after failing for 15 years in 3 different companies. So where do you think I got that headline from? Yep, Mr. Superman himself, right? Another one is how I take my family on memorable exotic vacations despite living on a modest one-earner household income. So how I got this awesome result despite having a major disadvantage or failure. Now people will exchange their name and email address to find out this type of information. Now this headline template works great with case studies, and I love case studies and I use them all the time to get leads for my business, because basically if you have a great story on how you went from like A to B despite having Y or Z, people love that stuff. They eat it up. Or maybe you have a team member that achieved some success despite having some other issues. I mean, you can do a case study to learn how they did it and make a headline out of it. You can also use like customer testimonials for a result, like what did they get from using your product. I mean, there are so many advantages to using real life case studies to get leads. You can find them all over Google if you have to, and people always want to hear about the success story. It's just ingrained in us. People want to hear about other people getting the same results that they want in their own lives. Okay, pretty powerful stuff. Now, number 4, secrets, tricks, strategies, systems of a person who is already living the promise or the results that your prospects already want, right? So discover the 5 most shocking health and beauty secrets of the world's most famous and attractive people. Now everyone thinks that people that are successful have some sort of secret, tip, strategy, or maybe they've sold their soul to Satan or something that they aren't telling the rest of the world. So you're building curiosity, and really it piques people's interest, and people will give up their name and their email to receive that sort of information. Now here's another one for our network marketing industry. Revealed. Network Marketing Millionaire unveils his 3 top recruiting secrets. So again, you're building curiosity, and maybe you don't have the results for yourself, but your upline trainer does. So that maybe you just go interview him or her, and then you can promote yourself, you can promote your upline, your leader, and your team as the solution for people to join you and your team instead of everybody else that may be promoting the same opportunity, right? So all right, are you getting any value out of this? I want to hear a yay. I mean, is this helping you at all? Because I certainly hope so, because you're going to absolutely love this webinar that I have coming up for you very soon. All right, so let's go ahead and get to number 5. And the final headline that I use in my business to rock out some killer leads on a daily basis, and it is number of ways, steps to get an awesome result while not increasing pain, effort, or anxiety. So this is very similar to yay without boo, but you're giving them a specific number of ways or steps without doing something that sucks or boo, right? So anytime you can get really specific in your marketing, it becomes super, super powerful and entices more people to give up their information and become a lead. So examples of that would be: attention diabetics. Discover 3 simple ways to decrease your blood sugar levels without painful needles and time-consuming insulin tests. So let's say once again you have a natural supplement that has proven that it lowers blood sugar levels, and you can provide a case study to show your potential prospect that you have the solution that they are after without all the suck that's involved, right? Now, while your prospect doesn't care about the ingredients of the product or who created it or who the science behind it, what they do care about is the results that they will get using your product, and if it can take them away from the pain that they are experiencing right now, right? All right, back to network marketing. Discover 3 simple steps to generate targeted network marketing leads without the cost of rejection of cold calling, right? So you have 3 steps to get yay without boo, because we all know that being rejected consistently sucks, right? So there you go. So all right, these are the exact same headline formulas that I've learned from these top earners. And now what I've just given you is the exact same formulas that I was taught. It's the same exact headline templates that I'm currently using to get awesome results in my business, because I attract leads, I command their attention, and I convert leads into buyers without my automated sales machine we talked about creating earlier. And this is all done on 100% autopilot. And since using these formulas, I've been averaging between 15 to 25, sometimes even 40 leads a day. And now that you know how to get a good sales funnel started with a really good headline, I want to help you right now with the very next steps to create your entire sales funnel. Now, before I go any further, I want to share with you what those top earners suggested to me after I told them all my problems I was having in my business. And the solution was easy. I needed to learn how to build a high converting sales funnel. Now, duh, that's all we've been talking about, right? But if you're struggling in your business or if you're new, this is the skill that you have to develop to be in order to be successful. It's all about relationship building with your prospects. And what they explained to me was that it's not enough to capture leads. You have to know what to do with them after you acquire them. This is where most people fail because they don't know how to build an effective sales funnel, which includes strategic marketing, follow-up, back-end recruiting techniques, list monetizing, and relationship building through content marketing. Now, each one of them said the same thing, and that was that they recommend that I invest in a marketing system and a training platform so that I could learn to master only 3 things. Okay? Learn how to drive targeted traffic, learn how to build high converting sales funnels, and learn how to use follow-up strategies to monetize leads. Now, they told me that I needed multiple offers, a minimum of 10 products, so I can still profit from those who do not join my opportunity or buy my products. And they told me that if I can focus on those 3 things, I will succeed. And now I'm telling you, if you can focus on mastering those 3 things, you will succeed. The marketing system those top earners recommended to me is called Elite Marketing Pro. Now, this marketing system can help you get targeted traffic to your website. It will help you generate a ton of highly qualified leads for whatever business or opportunity you want to promote, regardless of your experience level. This system will not only teach you how to convert leads into customers or business builders, the system will also convert them into buyers for you through pre-built funnels and pre-built email follow-up campaigns for over a dozen products that people buy every single day. All you have to do is go through whatever traffic strategy that you want to learn, send traffic to the pre-built sales funnels, and abra freaking cadabra, you make money. This is a perfect system for brand new marketers because it allows them to leverage them and to leverage the ability to master a traffic strategy without trying to build a sales funnel on their own, right? So you can just learn that as you progress through your business, right? So it's very cool stuff. I mean, you can promote any business that you want, whether that be network marketing, affiliate marketing, mom, pop shop, brick mortar business, it doesn't really matter. And you're also going to learn how to build profitable sales funnels so that you can have a product portfolio to offer solutions to people who don't even join your business or buy your product, right? So you're also going to learn how to monetize your list using follow-up strategies. And before using this marketing system, I went from the ultimate business failure to creating a successful network marketing business and a successful affiliate marketing business due to my product portfolio. So I went from one business model, which was my network marketing business, to successfully creating an affiliate marketing business because I had a dozen affiliate offers, which was my product portfolio, to monetize my leads even if they didn't join my primary opportunity or buy my primary product. So out of the one system, I created 2 businesses with 2 revenue streams, all right, in less than 7 months. Now, pretty cool, right? I mean, if you are serious about your business and you want to learn how to get targeted leads, learn how to build high converting sales funnels, learn how to monetize your list using high converting follow-up strategies, and make more sales and recruit more people into your business opportunity on complete autopilot using the leverage, the power, and the automation of the internet, then do what we've done, okay? You're invited to take a 7-day risk-free trial membership of Elite Marketing Pro, and the good thing about this is that you're going to have access to everything that you would normally have access to if you were a monthly or an annual member. I don't want you to think that this is like a stripped-down version or a less cool version than if you were an actual annual member or a VIP. You're going to get all the goods that I myself have access to for just taking a 7-day trial membership. Now, here's everything that you're going to get inside of Elite Marketing Pro and more. You're going to have access to the traffic training arsenal so that you can learn how to get highly targeted traffic to your website using several different traffic strategies. You can pick one that you feel comfortable with and that you want to learn, and boom, you just get going. You're going to also have access to what's What's Working Now in the industry, which is live monthly training with top 6 or 7 figure earners who are in the trenches day by day out there just like us, like Ray Hignan, the Pescascalitos, Russell Brunson, Fernie Sabalos, Rob Forey, and many others who are getting results in the network marketing and internet marketing world, and they will take you behind the curtain to show you exactly what they're doing and how they're doing it to get the results that you want in your business, all right? And and if one of those live trainings is not doesn't happen while you're during your 7-day trial membership, you will also have access to all the recordings and the replays since 2012. So you literally have an arsenal of training that you can go through, and all you have to do is log in, find a trainer that you want to learn from, and boom, you're good to go. I mean, that's very valuable. And if that isn't valuable to you, then I don't know what is. If you don't have a page creation software to create capture pages and sales pages, I mean, there's no problem with that. You have access to Page Creator Pro software where you can build your own lead capture pages. You can use the 5 headline templates I provided for you to create your own headlines, build your own sales funnels, build your own sales pages with your own offers for your own opportunity or product. And inside of Double MBC, I have full step-by-step training to help you get started using the Page Creator Pro. So if you struggle with technology, I got you covered 100%. You're also going to have access to blog creation software called Authority Blogging System Pro. So if you don't have a blog set up right now and blogging is something you would like to use to generate leads and provide content about your product, your service, or your opportunity, it's already been provided for you with a membership. You're also going to have access to Elite Marketing Pro's private mastermind group where you can join a community of like-minded people and ask questions to all the members inside the community, and you'll have quick one-on-one help to guide you through any questions or concerns that you may have, and everyone helps each other out. And the best part of it is you're going to develop business relationships that can last a lifetime, okay? And if all that weren't enough, the one thing that really separates Elite Marketing Pro from every other marketing system out there is the personal one-on-one help you're going to receive. At bare minimum, you will get 3 personal one-on-one phone calls with a marketing coach. Now, these coaches aren't some Joe Schmoes they hired off the street. These are coaches that are making $10,000 or plus more a month in the network marketing or the internet marketing business. So if you've ever joined a program where you just got frustrated and you didn't know what direction to go, or you got confused and you didn't know what to do or have anyone to talk to, like I did many times, you'll have access to a personal coach who will help you, and all you have to do is ask. So this is really an internet marketing university where you will learn everything you need to know to be successful, build profitable sales funnel, get leads, recruit people. I mean, it's priceless, right? But guys and gals, when you add up all of that value that you're going to be receiving, that is a $370 worth of value per month. And that's just a drop in the bucket of what you're actually going to receive behind the curtains as a member, right? So today, you'll have access to all this starting at just $7. Now, to put this in perspective, it's less than a supersized Big Mac value meal at McDonald's. I mean, if you don't try out this training program, every time you buy a McDonald's value meal, I want you to think that you just spent $7 when you could have been building your business. Trust me. Now, you're probably asking yourself, well, how much does it cost after the 7-day trial period ends? Now, after the 7-day trial period, if you want to continue your Elite Marketing Pro membership, it will cost you $47 a month. So for a tank or 2 of gas a month, you'll have everything that you need to learn how to do these 3 things that we talked about earlier: driving traffic, build converting sales funnels, and monetizing your list and building your business. Now, they have an option to where you can save 50% and pay an annual fee of only like $297 instead of paying $47 a month. That's what I did whenever I joined, but you don't really need to worry about that right now. I would just try it out and see how it will work for your business. Now, what's really cool about this is it's not really a 7-day trial period. If you try Elite Marketing Pro out and say you go past your 7-day trial and on the 8th day they charge your card or your bank account the additional $40, you actually have a full 30-day money-back guarantee, so you'll be able to get a full refund if it doesn't meet your expectations and you don't feel that you've received 10 times the value of your whopping $7 investment. So say on day 21 you just don't think it's going to work for you, you get your full refund, you get your money back, and I've tried to make this as an easy decision for you, okay? Now, it doesn't matter if you're new to internet network marketing, it doesn't matter if you struggle with technology, it doesn't matter if you failed over and over again in the past just like we did. Just remember this: before you can give value to others, you must first become valuable. So you'll get all of this and more, $370 value per month for a whopping $7 test drive, and then for $47 a month if you continue to be a member of Elite Marketing Pro. Just click the link below and you'll be taken to a page that looks just like this. And then what you're going to do is, if you want to go all in like I did, it's $297 for a full 12-month membership. But like I said, if you're just starting out and you want to take a test drive, you want to see how good it is, just click the add to cart button right here. You can try it for 7 days. Absolutely risk-free. Just click the link below right now, and I'll see you at the next training.